Shalom. First and foremost, we give all praises and glory to Yahweh, B'Shem Yahshua, B'Shem Kakadash. Everyone to the apostles of GMS COLUMBUS OHIO, and to the faithful men to continue doing the work of the Lord. Now, Lord willing, this video, it's gonna look kind of trashy. I don't really care. It don't matter as long as Jay can hear my voice, because my other app that makes videos is not working. So, excuse me. So I'm just gonna do it like that. But it's beautiful. Last night I just had 3 back-to-back beautiful dreams, and some of it's kind of blurry now, but hopefully I can remember everything. But it was very, very beautiful, man. It was 3 back-to-back. Cause I woke up, went right back into another beautiful dream. But now the first one was kind of like, it started off in a, kind of in a bad way, but I kind of perceive it as like, being in Jacob's trouble, and then, being into the kingdom. So first, I'm just walking, and I'm just walking somewhere, whatever the fuck. Actually, I know what street it was too, in Columbus. I'm in Columbus, whatever. I'm walking on Cleveland Avenue. So that's kind of like, bad neighborhood, whatever the case is. So I'm walking, and, well, at least it looked like that. But I'm walking, and then these two young niggas, man, they came up to me trying to fuck with me and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm using wisdom. I'm like, man, leave me alone, bro. Like, I'm just trying to, I could easily handle these little niggas, but I'm trying to use wisdom, trying to get out of there. They kept trying to follow me, and then one of them tried to grab me or something. So I grabbed them, and I Muay swept them. You know what I mean? I just grabbed them and just threw my leg out, and it made them trip and fall. You know what I'm saying? And then they ain't fucking me then, so I just kept walking. And there's another nigga, he's like my age now, or maybe even older. He started following me and shit, and I'm like, oh goodness, man, this nigga. And I went into this little subway or some shit, and he followed me in there. He kept trying to talk to me. He acted like he cool, but I know that nigga's tight. You know what I'm saying? I know he, I know he wants something. He gonna try to do something. He on some bullshit. So then, I'm just being cool, and I'm just, just talking back, whatever. And then this nigga, he didn't threaten me, but he tried to act like so he tried to act like he was talking about something else, and he was like, yeah, man, I got this, and he pulled out this big ass machete and shit. I'm like, oh, really? Okay, cool. But I'm still cool though. I'm calm. I'm thinking about wisdom, But then then he tried to threaten me, and then we started fighting and shit, and I beat his ass. But it was weird though, like, we was in his home. You know how dreams are. He was just fucking teleported in his home or some shit. And then I think we both knew. I think it was family. I don't know what the fuck. But we was in his home, and then after I beat his ass, then we was cool. You know what I'm saying? Then we just dapped up and shit. And I don't know. That was a little weird, but then I'm walking through the house, talking to people and shit. And Salaki, I'm trying to remember everything, but yeah, something like. But that kind of reminded me of my one of my dreams I had before, where I was just real quick. I was delivering food, and I seen these 2/3 fighting, and I'm just looking like, man, these niggas. And then when I went back out to my car and shit, everybody just stopped fighting. They all just snapped out of it, and they all just looked at me like, hey, man, we gonna see you in the kingdom or something. Or no, they was just being cool and shit, whatever. And I was just thinking in my head, like, I'm gonna see y'all in the kingdom, But it just shows, I just see 4-1. But yeah, it just shows you that we gonna be cool with the 2/3 in the kingdom, they gonna be in their right mind. But anyway, so I think I woke up. I think that was the end of the dream. So I don't really remember what happened after that, but I woke up out of the dream, and I went back to sleep. This one was beautiful because it was me and the brother Quan and Waf down here in this camp. We was already in the kingdom, and we was getting prepared for Yahweh's feast pretty much. And I'm in the closet, I'm picking out my clothes, and he's like behind me, like some space, you know what I mean? He got clothes, he trying to choose, like, which one should I wear? Me thinking, like, man, which one should we both just thinking, like, man, which one should we wear? Which one should we wear? You know what I'm saying? We were just getting ready for the Lord, because you know how he says, I ain't gonna drink until I drink with you. We was getting ready for that. You know what I'm saying? And that was beautiful, man, because we was excited, bro. We was just trying to think of garments we were trying to wear and shit. That was beautiful, bro. And that was a very short and sweet one right there. You know what I'm saying? Then I went back to sleep. Woke up, went back to sleep. And then I had another one. It was, my car was broke down for some reason. You know what I'm saying? And then I think my mom, my sister, whatever, they came and picked me up, and we went somewhere, and then on our way back, for some reason we passed our car. My car by that time was fixed or whatever. I don't know, some shit like that. And then I was like, a little few minutes out after we passed the car, I'm like, how far are we away from home? I guess we went out of town or some shit. And then she was like, well, 16 minutes. I'm like, all right, cool. So you drop me off in my car. And then she was like, why? You might as well just go home and go pick up tomorrow. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to bother nobody. I just want to bring my shit home so in the morning it can just be there. I don't have to go do all this extra shit. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, fine. So then we went to my car, and I think my sister stayed with me, my oldest sister. And then my mom went home, whatever. And then, and I forgot to mention before that, it's Mortai again. I don't know why Mortai was in my dream again. Because before that, when we was in whatever city we was in, I went to this Mortai gym. And I want to say they was closed or some shit. So I didn't get to do it or some shit. So then when I came back from my car, I went to this jiu-jitsu gym, and I went in there, and it was weird. Like, it was weird as fuck. They had to like clean my feet and shit, and I can like feel, like in the dream, I can feel that shit felt amazing. I don't know, it was weird. You know how dreams are a little weird and shit. You know what I'm saying? They was trying to sign me in. There was like little kids in there and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what, is it just little kids in this motherfucker? They said, nah, it's grown-ups or whatever. And then so I'm signing up for that gym. And then all of a sudden, I went in there, and then man, the room was so bright too. It was, I don't think I ever had a dream where the room was so damn bright. But then the brothers, the first one I seen was the elder Atazawam in Atlanta. I guess his sons was doing jiu-jitsu or whatever. And I remember I was like, hey, elder, you remember me? Like, because I've been in Atlanta at least twice. And I'm like, and at first he wasn't acknowledging me or something. Like, he wasn't like, he didn't hear me or something. So then I told him, like, oh, yeah. And then he just started telling other brothers, like, hey, brothers, he here, whatever. And every brother just started coming. And I know one brother from Cleveland, Raab Salakia. That brother, that's my brother right there, you know what I mean? And I see him, everybody excited. And I was hugging one brother, bro. Raab, I was hugging Raab. And I was like, bro, this is the spirit, bro. Because, like, I literally was about to pass my car. I was about to go home. But I was like, nah, I'm going to come back. And then I'm gonna do jiu-jitsu. The Muay Thai place was closed. So I went to the jiu-jitsu one. And this was like literally random as fuck. Like, they didn't even know I was there in that city, and I didn't know they was in that city. But the Lord had us link us up. You know what I'm saying? It was like completely fucking random. You know what I'm saying? Completely. But it was the spirit, how the Lord made me stay and go to that specific spot. And it made them go to that specific spot at the same time. So we can meet together, you know? But that's pretty much it, man. You know, I had those 3 dreams really back to back. I kept waking up, went back to sleep, whoop, you know what I'm saying? And the Lord was dealing with me each time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just a quick little dream testimony, you know what I mean? It was beautiful, bro. It was beautiful, man. Hey, man, Lord willing, man, we almost out this bitch, man. Fuck all that. You know, we almost out there. Even when we about to go through this little Jacob's trouble situation, the Lord gonna protect us, bro. Like, I whooped people's asses. Like, the people that was fucking with me, you know, it was self-defense. You know, dude had a fucking weapon. I still whooped his ass. You know, then the next dream, me and the brother preparing for the Lord's feast. We trying to think of what garment we about to throw on and shit, man. And the next dream, we in a whole different city, man. Brothers don't even know. I don't know. He don't know. But the Lord led us to link up together, man. And it was so beautiful, bro. We were so excited to see each other, man. It was beautiful, bro. You know, so, you know, that's my 3 quick dreams right there. Hey, man, Lord willing, hopefully it was edifying. We give all praises and glory to Yahweh. Shemi Al Shah, Bashum Kanda Dash, Shabbat to the Apostle GMS COLUMBUS OHIO. To the brothers who do this work, Shalom.